The global economy has shown remarkable resilience to various shocks in 2025. Despite controlled price pressures last year, the common consensus is that inflation never truly goes away. And however, the biggest concern is the debt sustainability in advanced economies amidst slowing growth. The question is, will 2026 be the year that radical where measures will be taken on debt sustainability? Well, the outlook suggests otherwise. Now, to take a look at that, in Asia, India remains the lone bright spot in an otherwise gloomy backdrop. The uncertainty from US President Trump's trade policies still remain a big risk. However, latest data shows that India has managed to expand its export base beyond American shores to offset any significant hit from tariffs. Japan is trying to break the shackles of its decades-long low rates and low growth cycle. China continues to battle a property recession and a deep deflation from weak demand. While authorities there have vowed to provide enough policy support, Beijing will be mindful of US trade threats and would want to hold back on fiscal stimulus ammunition. In the Americas, mixed messages on the macro front clearly reflect a clouded outlook. The benign inflation report has boosted Fed rate cut bets, but big Wall Street banks caution that stagflation risks are on the rise. The biggest trouble has been the surge in government spending and debt, which is not going away anytime soon. At best, Trump's chest-thumping rhetoric will kick the debt can down the road further. The risk of another government shutdown at the end of the month, when the current funding stopgap agreement runs out, has risen in recent weeks. Also, Trump's trade brinksmanship extended to other economies in the region, with the outlook negative for Canada and Brazil. Meanwhile, in Europe, the standard norm across the region is a muted economic environment. Europe's growth engine, Germany, is struggling to get its manufacturing activity back on track. GDP in the UK has seen no growth since June. The outlook is not inspiring either. And in addition to that, Trump's trade wars are hurting the economic outlook for the region. The Ukraine conflict is the biggest driver of economic uncertainty in Europe. While talks are ongoing, a clear signal to end the conflict still remains elusive.